Yep.
and she really liked it, so she'll probably move forward with us. And she's already taken the counseling course, but she'll probably have to take it again because this is a slightly different product.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. So the one reverse I did this year was with the home safe, whatever it's called, a second with FAR. Um, I'm I'm not sure if because we switched it on her too, or she got switched. I don't think she had to retake it though.
She didn't have to retake it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Again, things
Yeah.
change all the time, so that's good. That's exciting.
Yeah. And I have a VA loan right now, and he's getting the termite report done right now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm,
how many total apps have you driven through the leads then?
I've gotten a lot of apps, but there's always something. There's always something that comes up, and I had one recently. He got cold feet because with after taxes and insurance, it was just way too high for him, and he just backed out of it.
Gotcha.
I've had from all the leads, I've probably had at least 10 applications.
Okay, very good.
But
that's been
just
like
yeah,
2
just from
months.
the lead. Yeah, 2 months.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Sorry, my computer's.
No worries. Well, it's 9:47, so we'll get started. Hey, happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm just excited to be on today. Been a great week, but before I kick it off, anyone want to share a win for the week? If not, we're gonna go in circles. Anyone want to start it off?
I closed a couple of purchases.
Boom, there it is. Awesome. That's money in your bank. Congrats. Let's get some more. See any I don't know, anything you want to share that was unique or different, a big win, a hurdle that you had to overcome?
Everything's a hurdle nowadays, man. There's no more easy deal.
There you go. You just heard that from an 18-year veteran right now. There is no such thing as an easy deal right now. Any quick highlights that might encourage the rest of the group or help them be like, oh, I see that's not unique right now?
I would say with both of these, I'm not gonna lie. I probably rate wise, I probably lean on the higher end. It was a gamble that I took because you and I had a conversation about pricing because it's something I'm still trying to get comfortable with and really master. But here at Giving Tree as a broker, how we price is how we generate our profit, right? So it's really important to have a good understanding of that. But what I did with both of these, and not that I don't do this with my other files, but I really, really established trust and rapport right off the bat so that when it came time to talk about rate and locking it and cost, it wasn't so much of a challenge.
Good. Yep. Yeah. That's a big thing.
But definitely as a broker, definitely understand how pricing works and how you make money.
Yeah.
It's super important.
Yeah. So just to kind of help you guys out, just to dissect that a little bit, in today's market where transactions are far and few, Wall Street Journal Prime just came out with an article saying right now the script has basically flipped since this early year, where there was a lot of home buyers, right? Beginning of the year, it was like it was a home buyer rush, right? The new administration got put in place obviously last year. People were kind of wondering what's going to go on, what's going to happen with the new policies, whatnot. And then, it was kind of the market was at a standstill for the first few months, like November, December, January. February, March comes around and it was like people were trying to get into homes, right? And there was bidding wars everywhere. And that kind of died down. And according to this report on Wall Street Journal, they basically were saying that right now, the home buyers are back on the fence, and it's a lot of investors slash cash buyers. And I can attest to that because my escrow officers in Irvine and Roland Heights and in Walnut, Diamond Bar, California, they're all saying right now 60%, if not more, are cash buy right now, or very, very large down payment. So we are seeing that kind of switch right now. And so, but with that being all said, transactions are far and few. And so what you're going to see right now in the marketplace is you're going to see lenders who are just trying to get something and everything. So they're going to undercut the competition. Okay. I just came across a client who shot me through my agent and said, hey, I'm getting a 6.375. When I priced it out, that was basically a par rate. And so I asked, hey, what are they charging you in Section A? Oh, processing was like $700 and underwriting, or sorry, yeah, underwriting was $900 and processing was $500. I was like, that's it. She goes, that's it. I was like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. And so I also come to find out that it's with see, who's a bank? Is it First Citizens that I talked about earlier? Last week? I think First Citizens Bank. Right now, they're quoting their clients because they want to build a portfolio right now of residential customers. They're selling rates at par, at our par on the wholesale side, right? You can't compete with that unless you're willing to make nothing on a deal, okay? So you're either going to get that, or on the flip side, I had someone come, and this is one of my wins for the week, so I'll share it. My win was last week. A previous customer of mine came to me, quoted me something, and I was like, whoa, she was being so exact. And I was like, okay, I think she already went to another lender. And this is a returning customer of mine. And she's like, can you beat this? Or what can you do? And basically, she came back on a DSCR product at 8.375 or 8.25, but the lender was charging 2 points. And that is absolutely normal and typical, okay, for a lender on the non-QM world to charge 2 points. And so I did a little finagling on this and that. And I think what they were doing was they were selling it on a no ratio because they're only collecting about $7,500 in rental income. The payment was gonna be like $11,000 or $10,000. So I asked if they can do about 3% principal reduction. And I did a 0.60 DSCR ratio loan. And I was able to offer a 7.5 rate, charging 1 point. Okay. So not only did I reduce their origination fee by half, they're charging 2, I'm charging 1. I was able to significantly lower their rate. But here's a kicker, guys. I'm making 1.5 on the back end as a rebate. Okay, so it's really important that you understand your product. It's really understand what you're dealing with with competition. But there's competitors out there right now. They're desperate. I have a fellow loan officer that I know. He's just quoting off the bat. He said 2.5 rebate. He works for another broker. I know him, and he just quotes 2, and from there he kind of chips away at it, right? So understand your market. That's really important. Understand how to price things out. Obviously, it helps if you know your program. On a win for the week.
I guess real estate side, I was able to rent out one of my rental listings. I was stuck. I had that one for I think about 3-4 months now. I couldn't rent it out. I finally got it out a week ago. It's closed. It's done.
Very good. Very good. Hopefully you can convert that renter into a buyer in the future.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they deal with cash, so all these non-QM stuff works well.
Awesome. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely get yourself prepped with non-QM. Who's next? How about Ian?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me turn on my camera. Yeah, win for the week. Hopefully by tomorrow I'd have 3 escrows open. hopefully 2 of them closes. One is a purchase, one is a reverse mortgage.
Very
The
good.
other, I got to fix the credit, so that's going to be a longer escrow. So hopefully.
Good. Awesome. Very nice. Who else is on? Sorry, what do I press? Karina, you gotta remind me, are you in production or in processing? No? Brenda, is Karina in processing or in production?
She's processing.
Processing. Okay, great. Okay, I think I got everyone. So today, we're gonna cover a product. Okay. We've gone through this before, but kind of saying, in line with the non-QM products, I'm most excited to share you guys this. My challenge to you guys right now up front, okay, and even for the processing team or those who are hybrid or whatnot, is to sell this product at least once this year. Okay, for you loan officers, it's a must. It is the Change Wholesale Community Mortgage Program. Okay, I've had the fortune now of actually, I've worked on 3 of them. Only two have closed. Brenda, and big shout out to Brenda. She helped my client sign last night. Yeah, yesterday afternoon. I had a conversation with her last night, actually later in the evening, and she's good to rock and roll. I was kind of scared she was going to cancel on me, but we're ready to rock and roll on it. But I'm going to share with you guys the quick matrix. This one shouldn't really take too long, but I really want you guys to see the beauty and the power of this program. And then we'll kind of go into, how do you sell this, right? How do you sell this program? So